Hi everyone, so today I thought I would share with you one of my favourite math materials. So when I first discovered Montessori education, this material was sitting in one of the lecture rooms and I was fascinated by what it did because it just looked so interesting. And it's called the division racks and tubes, or it's called the test tube sometimes as well. And basically this allows the children to do long division, and as a child who really did not have any concrete grasp of math, this just blew my mind, this material. So today I'm going to show you just a small equation because it does take a lot of time and it's great for children's concentration, and there's a huge process to a lot of it and for them to follow the steps and remember them, so it's a really amazing material. But today I'm just going to do 4,252 shared between two people. So our divisor is 2. We have a single digit divisor. With this material you can have up to a 4-digit divisor. So there's 4 boards and you can probably guess the colours by now. Green, red and blue. So we're just going to divide by a single digit divisor today. And I haven't got math paper, so I'm very sorry about that. And also you can also show your workings by writing it down, but I'm not going to do the show your workings version today, although that is also amazing and it shows you how the children move from the concrete to the abstract. So first of all, of course, we obviously label the parts of the division sum. So just like we have parts of our body, the division equation has parts too. So we've got the divisor, the dividend, and the answer in division is called the quotient. So the first thing we're going to do with these lovely little beads is make our dividend. So you can see here, you might notice some similarities from the bead frames. You can see the simple family is in white, the thousands family is all in grey, and the black family is the millions family. And so our dividend we're going to make, well actually you can actually set up the divisor first, sorry. These little men here we use to show the divisor, so we're sharing between 2, so we're going to put 2 people down. And we always say the answer in division is always what one person gets. So now we're going to make the dividend. So I'm going to start, so I've got 2 units. So I pour 2, oops, I've got my little trays. You can see it's a green bowl, so I know it's units. And then I have got my 10s, so I'm going to put 5 10s in here. And I have 200s that I have to share. See, it's in a little red cup. And the thousands, so I've got 4,000s. And you can see it's in a green cup, but it's got a grey base because it's part of the thousands family now. And in division, we always start sharing with the largest number, unlike the other operations. So I've got to share 4 between 2. So I have to get I bring my thousands down, and I'm going to go 1, 2, and before I move on to sharing again, I go, is it fair? Can I continue? Yes, each person got 1, so I can continue. 1, 2, and I've got nothing left, so I can finish with my thousands. And then I'm going to write that I can share, that each person got 2, so 2 goes above 4. I don't know if you can see that. If you can't, it's not a big deal. And then what we need to do is we need to clear the board, and the fun way to do this is the vacuum cleaner. I'm not very good at it, but so you have to go around like this and you collect them up. And the kids love doing that, and it's good for fine motor skills as well. You put that in there. And the next one we're going to do obviously is the hundreds. This one's easy. You've got 200s. Shared between 2 people. You can see that some children will be able to abstract this really easily. So each person gets 100 each. Again, you don't need to do it with the hierarchy coloured pencils, but some children like to do it the way, others it's too fiddly for them and they're over it. Then I'm going to clear the board again. Where did I get from here? I'm just going to do it this way this time. Now it's time to bring down my 10s. So I have 5 10s, so this is going to be interesting. So, is it fair? Can I continue? Yes. Keep going. Is it fair? Can I continue? It's fair And I can continue, but I only have 1 10 left, and that's not fair. I can't give that to one and none to the other. So I'm going to pop the 10's little bead in my units and deal with that soon. So I'm going to clear the board. First of all, each person got 2 10's. So I can put 2 up the top. Going to clear the board. Now, I've got a problem. I've got a blue bead in my units and it doesn't work. I can't do that. So I have to exchange my 10 bead for 10 units because that's a fair exchange, so that I have all green beads in my units. So I do a little exchange here. I'm going to get 10 units. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can get different versions of this material, and some of them have 10 in each, so you can just tip it in, but this one sometimes fits 11 beads, so I have to check that I get it right. So now I'm going to start sharing up my units. Again, is it fair? Can I continue? Yes, I keep going. And I keep going. Keep going, and going, and going. And there we go. I can see that each person gets 6 units each. So there I have my quotient, which is 2,126. And then I would clear the board and do another equation. But yes, that's the simplest kind of division equation you can do with it. But the kids really love it, and they love all the beads. This is also a great material for children to drop and for it to go everywhere, but it's a wonderful way for children to kind of, usually what happens when a child drops this material is the whole class comes to the rescue and helps to tidy it up, because you can imagine that the beads got everywhere. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little intro to division.